Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a Transformers Alternator figure, and it's Optimus Prime. So if you don't know what the Alternator line is, it was a series that they done a while back where essentially they kind of had an animated head sculpt to them and they turned into model cars. The alt modes were to be realistic model cars, and they did a really good job with that. Unfortunately, they put so much effort into the model car aspect of it that the robots kind of suffered at times, such as poor old Optimus Prime here. Now, don't get me wrong, I really like this figure, but it has a lot of drawbacks, which I will talk about here. So looking at the figure himself, I gotta say, I really do like the head sculpt. Again, very animated looking. I think they did a good job. I love the paint. I love the light blue eyes, looks really, really cool. He does have kind of an articulated hand where they do open up. They're made to hold their weapons, which generally are the engine components, or the top of the engine component, which was a really nice gimmick. The drawback to this figure is he's pretty much a shell former. If you spin him around, can you tell he's a truck? The door's hanging off, the back of his cab's there, and he's really stable because his legs are basically the back tailgate of the pickup truck, which is kind of unfortunate. But the other thing that's kind of a drawback on this guy is this piece right here. Now, I prefer to have him up like that, have the piece up like that, because you can fold it out and down like this, and I think that's the official way it's supposed to be. Now the Takara version, which were Binaltech figures, they actually had die-cast parts. They were the same figures, but some had die-cast components to them. The US versions were all plastic, and they were actually a lot cheaper. But I think the Binaltech version had some silver apps there, which the Hasbro does not, which I don't particularly care for, so I prefer to have that piece folded up like that so that we can see the silver and blue down there around his hips. So he does have really nice molded detail on his legs. In transformation, these pieces actually fold up and the feet easily hide in there, which is really nice. The seats to the figure actually fold up underneath his arms and actually hide very well, which is very cool because they do display out in the vehicle mode, which we'll show here in a minute. You know, other cool things, the detail on the guy. I love the Viper logos, the Dodge logo. The shoulder pieces are a bit much. I don't know. I do like the Autobot logos. They're very cool, very G1. I love the white paint on it. Looks very cool. The tires have actual rubber treads, which is cool, and they have actual wheels and brake discs, which are very nice. Really cool details. I mean, painted door handles. They've got actual mirrors, the windshield wipers, even, and you'll see this more in the truck mode, but painted handles back there, the spoiler. Everything is really detailed for the car mode. It's just that this is pretty much a shell former, which is kind of unfortunate. Now, some of the other figures actually come out really, really nice. The Ravage figure looks pretty cool. I've got the Frenzy figure. I've got Smokescreen, who I think is probably the best, and I think he was the first. Hound came out really, really well. Sideswipe is okay, but some of them are kind of hit or miss. Now, the Nemesis Prime version of this looks really, really nice, and I really do dig that guy. I'd like to get him one of these days to go with Optimus here, but, you know, could I recommend this figure? You know, just on the sheer aspect of how well the vehicle mode is, because it was supposed to be a model car, it's very cool. It is. It's a different line. I do like that. But if you're all about the robot mode, you may not like this. So I don't know if I could recommend this at all to a casual Transformers fan. However, if you are a diehard Optimus completist, you definitely want this. If you liked the Alternators or Binaltech line, you definitely want to get this guy. But you know, all in all, like I said, he's a shell former. Articulation-wise, I mean, his head does rotate. It does not go up and down very well. He does have some articulation in his tiny itty-bitty little shoulders. He's got elbow joints. He's his fists are on ball joints. He does have hip swivel down under there, which is nice. His knee joints are actually way up here at the top because of transformation. The feet go in here where his knees really should be. And his feet have ball joints on them. So, I mean, he's pretty well articulated for this bulky little guy, but, you know, he's not super ninja posable at all. I just basically have him standing like that. So, there is Optimus in his robot mode. Let's get him in the vehicle mode and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Optimus Prime in his truck mode. And I gotta say, it is a decent truck mode. Now, mine's kind of old, and I don't know if it just doesn't want to click together anymore. I think I've probably got him a little mistransformed. But it's close enough. We got a really nice, the Viper logo right there. We got the nice front grille. Definitely looking cool. I love the Dodge logo here. The painted grille is awesome. I love the headlights. They've even got the turn signals down in it. We got the fog lamps underneath. Yeah, see, he's a little warped right there. But we also have the fog lamps, the undercarriage grille. Very nice. You know, he rolls really well. We got the windshield wipers. I mean, the detail is immaculate. The doors do open. We see a little bit of robot kibble on the inside, but that's okay. We also have the steering wheel with the actual Dodge logo on it. There is a gear shift in it. The seats do move forward, and the middle dash component actually folds down too, if you can get your finger in there. There are actual mirrors on it, which is really nice. We've got the side piece here, the step up. We've got a gas cap. Really nice. The bed of the truck's got rhino lining. We actually have a rear windshield that is very dusty that goes in. And then the back of the truck. Oh, yes. Loving the back of the truck. Love the Dodge logo. Love those taillights. You guys know me. I'm all about taillights on these things. Very cool. We've got the license plate. If I can get it here. It says, it's got the Autobot logo. Hard to see with this light. There's an Autobot logo, and it says Prime in California right above it, which is really cool. And then we've got the tailpipes right here. So, all in all, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad vehicle mode at all. We got the Dodge Ram SRT 10, which is the Viper motor. Looks really nice. This is a great alt mode for Optimus Prime. You know, the robot mode is just a little clunky. If you can find this figure and you like this style of vehicle, you know, this is a great figure. If you like the model car scene, this is definitely a cool set. Optimus Prime is okay. He's not the best of the series, but he's definitely pretty cool. So there he is, Transformers Alternators Optimus Prime. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future.